Hi, and welcome to Panorays. The Panorays intake form makes adding new suppliers simple. No registration or user sign-up required. Business owners can input supplier details, and upon submission, the platform automatically transfers all of the provided information and adds the supplier for you. To get started, simply click on the Add Supplier dropdown in either the Supplier Overview or the Suppliers page, and click Share Intake Form. Typically, this intake form is used for internal stakeholders, such as relationship managers or business owners, who don't have direct access into Panorays, but need to add suppliers to the platform. You can easily copy this link, this static link, and this is active for anyone in your company with the same email domain as your company. So anyone can access this, for example, with a Panorays email address for this specific link. If for some reason you need to whitelist any business owners or relationship stakeholders that do not have that domain, you can simply enter their email here and click Add. When your colleague clicks the link, they will enter their email address, and then a one-time password will be sent for authentication. Once they hit submit, they're able to add the supplier here with the supplier details. Now, this is very similar to the add supplier process within the platform. You simply add in the company that you would like to add in the platform, and you can see the drop-down list as well. And if it already exists in the portfolio, if the supplier already exists, it will give them a red error because this is only for net new suppliers that are added within the platform. Similar to the add supplier process, if they do not see the company pop up in the dropdown, they're able to add or create a new company by listing that primary domain, which is again that .com domain rather than any kind of subdomain to get started with that cyber posture assessment. Then they would simply click Next, fill out this business information questionnaire. Once they fill out those business information questions, they can subscribe to business owner notifications, which is again the approval process. So for example, if a supplier is approved or rejected or pending approval, they'll get that high level information. Or if the supplier submits a questionnaire, they'll also get those notifications. And then lastly, they'll need to add a supplier contact here. The supplier contact is anyone who would be receiving a questionnaire through Panorays or would be responding to any kind of remediation task for the cyber posture assessment or questionnaires. Once that is complete, they would hit Add and then Done. Then they can start another form directly from this page. As the administrator, you're able to see the new company pop up in the supplier list. This company is automatically added as an inventory supplier. Remember, inventory suppliers do not have any kind of evaluation set for them. So if you do need to change the evaluation settings, you can go into the three dots above and click Edit Supplier, scroll down and select the appropriate evaluation type if needed. Now you may be wondering, as an admin, how would you know when new companies are added to the platform? You're able to adjust these settings by going over to Company Settings and User Management, clicking on your contact, and then you're able to set up your own notifications. For example, if there are new suppliers added, you would like to be notified in an email format, you're able to go up and save changes. So every time a business owner completes that intake form, you'll be able to see who is added in your supplier list. Also notice that once the supplier is added, their business impact will automatically be adjusted as well, depending on those answers that the business owner gives in the intake form. So that's automatically calculated. And that is how you add a supplier through the intake form. If you have any other questions or need support, feel free to visit our help center or contact our support team or your customer success manager.